Hey everyone, I'm Brent Barnett with Gibraltar Hardware, and welcome to another episode of Gibraltar's Extreme Hardware Makeover series. I've been getting a lot of questions and emails from die-hard Pearl players. They have seen what we've done with Gibraltar and the racks over the last 3 or 4 years, and they're interested in adapting their kit to a Gibraltar rack. And I'm about to show you how that can be done. Okay, so we have a nice Pearl rack here supporting a beautiful Pearl Vision drum kit, 5-piece. The rack tube is squared. It is a fixed length. At the end of this horizontal bar, we have a fixed clamp. And when I mean fixed, it's permanently attached to the end of the bar. Okay, so down supporting the base of the rack, we have the T-leg. As you can see, it's a fixed T-leg, meaning you can't adjust the vertical leg frontwards or backwards. That's stuck right here in the factory-made position, held by some wing nuts and wing bolts. Here is the multi-clamp. As you can see, it fits over the square bar. It has 2 hinges, top and bottom, to allow you to manipulate it onto the bar much easier. If you notice, it will only accept a 7/8 inch down tube. Okay, so now that you've seen a couple of the key points, we're Gibraltar. We like to do things a little bit differently. We think about hardware 24/7. We don't believe that drummers should have any kind of limitations whatsoever. So let us show you how we do it. You can see we've got the Pearl rack and Gibraltar rack side by side now. If you look at the Pearl rack, the end clamp on the end of the horizontal bar to connect it to the vertical leg is fixed. Now in Gibraltar, this is all independent from each other. You can remove this clamp completely from both bars, so it allows you to slide up and down or side to side. If you want to make this bar shorter, you just go like this. Clamp it down. Okay, so the most noticeable difference between Pearl and Gibraltar racks is that Pearl, as you can see, is squared. This allows you 4 different mounting directions. You know, you can have clamp up here, down here, or on the inside. Gibraltar's, however, is completely round, which gives you 360-degree maneuverability for the clamp. No matter which direction you want the boom to go, you can angle the clamp at any direction. One of the concerns that people come to me with in relation to using round bars is the fact that the toms and multi-clamps and cymbals may slip a little bit when used. Well, if you utilize memory locks correctly, you won't ever have to worry about that issue. Here are the 2 memory locks that we offer for our racks. The one in my right hand is the slip-on memory lock. We use this when we are constructing the frame of the rack or connecting 2 different poles together. The one in my left hand is a hinged memory lock, and we use this to attach to any kind of multi-clamp that we have, because sometimes drummers want to add stuff to their rack, they want to take stuff away, they have cymbals that break, they want to take away a cymbal, they want to add a drum, and they don't want to have to rip the entire rack apart in order to get the memory lock off. So we offer this hinged memory lock, which will allow you to take and remove it away without destroying everything that you've built. Okay, so to show the application of the fixed memory lock, the slip-on memory lock, you can see how there is a male notch added onto the exterior of the memory lock, and on the inside of the clamp there is a female notch that's cut out. Now once you flip this around and you line this up, this marks the position of the angle that this is rotated at. Not only does it mark the distance in that you have it, it marks the positioning of the actual rack bar. So if you were to take this whole thing off, the clamp off the leg and off the horizontal piece, you would be able to reattach everything in the exact same position. Okay, so if you look over here, this is just a height adjustment memory lock. It does not lock in the angle that you have the horizontal rack bar attached at. So once you remove this piece, you can find the height, but you will still have to work and adjust the angle. Okay, so here is the hinged memory lock in action. As you can see, just as the slip-on memory lock, it has the male notch on it, which slides into the female notch on the inside of the actual super multi-clamp. Now, as you can see, it's hinged, so you can take it on and take it off the same way as you can an actual multi-clamp. So if you want to add more, you can. If you want to take away, you can. So this slides in here like that, and you just tighten down on either the wing screw that we have, or you can get the one with the drum key screw. Now, if you have something that's really heavy, then you can use 2 of these memory locks and attach them to both sides. This will prevent any slippage from the clamp whatsoever. Okay, so one of the cool things about our multi-clamps is the different sizes of tubes that it will accommodate. You can take anything from a 12.7 millimeter diameter tube and fit up to 1¼ inch diameter tube. Some companies only allow a certain diameter tube to work with their multi-clamps, but ours, you can work with different variables. This is our super multi-clamp, which serves the exact same function as the regular multi-clamp, but it has double the gripping space here on the C-clamp. If you have like rack toms or any kind of really heavy cymbal or any kind of really heavy toy, this is a clamp that would work very well for that. Okay, so this is our rack boom attachment, which fits on the top of a vertical pole. It allows you to mount any down tubes all the way up to about 1 inch. And you can use this as an add-on piece. You just pop the cap off the top of the vertical leg and slide this right over the top of the vertical. And you use the drum key screws on either side, tighten down, and you're ready to start rocking. All right, so let's talk about the T-legs. This is your most important part on the rack because this serves as the stability, the rock of everything that you have set up on top. If you look over here, this is a fixed T-leg. It doesn't allow you to move forward or backwards. We have a variable T-leg, which allows, you can change the center of gravity throughout the entire length of the foot. For those of you that want to minimize the space taken up on the floor, then we offer a mini T-leg, which is 12 inches long as opposed to the standard T-leg, which is 20 inches long. Now that you've seen the Pearl stock setup, it's time to Gibraltarize it. A lot of people think that they can't use their current hardware with Gibraltar racks. We're going to show you how that's not true and how you can use pieces of your hardware to work on our rack systems. Okay, here you are. Pearl and Gibraltar as one cohesive unit. We have the curved bar, the round 360-degree different positioning. We've got the multi-clamp with the memory lock to prevent the tom arm or the cymbal from slipping down. If you notice, we've used every component that we used on the other rack. We've got the Pearl tom arms. We have the Pearl boom arms. We also have the T-leg, the adjustable T-leg, which you can manipulate back and forth to increase stability. Plus, we have plenty of room for expansion. So here's the basic Gibraltar setup. Now let's have some fun with it.